All right, good afternoon to one and all in the region, across the nation, and yes, indeed, around the world. The very first WNBA broadcast, which I had promised for a couple of years, is now here. It's here, baby, and I need to fix a couple things. Brian Snow here with you as we await the start of the Indiana Fever and the Dallas Wings from the College Park Center in Dallas, Texas. Couple of minutes away. I want to thank y'all for having me. I truly appreciate it. If you like what you see, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are on our way to 2,000 subs, and we plan to reach that goal with your help by the end of I'll say it. By the end of 2 weeks from now, we're setting a 2-week goal to reach 2,000 subs. And if you can, help the Snowman and his family out with a contribution via Cash App to $Tallman Dr. K50 and or PayPal at Snowman2172. Gonna fix a couple of things as we go along here, and we're waiting for the start of the game. We'll get you your lineups, but you all know the person to watch today. She wears number 22 for the Indiana Fever. Her name is Caitlin Clark, the fabulous rookie out of Iowa, the potential rookie of the year. I'm going to go ahead and say she is the rookie of the year. There is no doubt in my mind that Caitlin Clark is the rookie of the year. What do you guys think? Because the contest is between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, but I am so inclined to think that it's Caitlin Clark and nobody else. I'm also inclined to think that both the MVP race as well as the Rookie of the Year race is over, because Asia Wilson is playing out of her mind right now. And also, not only is Asia Wilson playing out of her mind, so is Caitlin Clark. As I said, we are getting ready for the start of tonight's game, and I'm going to fix this really quick, so hang with me for a moment. You're going to see some changes and some moving parts live on the air because I'm really working to get some stuff together, have it right, and make the presentation right for you guys. Friday and Saturday, I took those days off, namely for me to rest, and because my wife was a little ill. So I kept my eye on her, made sure that she was okay, gonna drop that. And as mentioned, waiting for the start from the College Park Center in Dallas, Texas. Earlier this year, these two teams met right before the Olympic break and the All-Star break, and it was the Dallas Wings who scored the win by a count of 101-93. The Indiana Fever, dressed in red tops, red bottoms, white numbers and lettering. The Dallas Wings go with the navy blue top and bottoms, white letters and numbering. Glad to have y'all with us. I'm going to do my best to bring this to you as best as I can as I'm getting back into this. This is like the first time in 3 years that I've had and taken on constant play-by-play action. So I am ready. I hope y'all are ready. And this is going to be a fun one. They are doing their pregame now. For those of you that have it, the feed is through Bally Sports Indiana. AB Media is in the house with us. David 3000 here. The starting lineups: Lexi Hall, Nalissa Smith, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark for the Fever. Satu Sabali, Natasha Howard, Tiara McCowan, Enrique Ogunbowale and J.C. Sheldon for the Dallas Wings. Here we go. The tip is controlled by Dallas, and J.C. Sheldon brings it up. Sheldon walks into the front court, guarded by Caitlin Clark. To the right side for Sabali. On the way, all the way to the hoop, lays it up, missed it. Got her on rebound, goes back up, had it blocked, and it's out of bounds. And it belongs to Indiana. Tiara McCowan took those first two shots. Christy Sides is the coach in her second season, sitting at 500 on the year, 16 up and 16 down. And they achieved that on Friday with a blowout win. Here comes Clark. Indiana works right to left as we see it and as you folks hear it. Clark dancing on the dribble out front to Alyssa Smith on the left wing. Smith, a one-bounce dribble. On the cut comes Natasha. 2-0 in favor of the Indiana Fever. On the cut came Kelsey Mitchell for that basket. J.C. Sheldon works off the screen. Hooks it backwards. It's a three on the way and splashes home. Enrique Ogunbowale, the fifth-year player out of Notre Dame, gives the Wings a 3-2 lead. Caitlin Clark across into the front court. She launches a three. Missed it. Ogunbowale snatches down the rebound, and here comes Dallas left to right. Ogunbowale at the controls to the right side for Howard. Howard trapped in the left corner, dumps it underneath. The turnaround shot in the lane by Howard is no good, and the rebound comes down to Aaliyah Boston. Up ahead, Mitchell on the right wing, dancing on the dribble, three-point stripe. They go into Aaliyah Boston, spins down the lane and lays it in with a reverse. As Alyssa Smith gives the Fever a 4-3 lead, 8:34 left in the first quarter. Ogunbowale across into the front court outside left. Picks up her dribble, finds Howard. Howard swings it left to Sabali. Sabali has it back right wing with a three. Splash! Two of them for Sabali. 6-4. Dallas Wings. Is a bounce pass in the corner to Lexi Hall. Caitlin Clark has it. She launches a three. Missed her second one. Rebound tapped down to Ogunbowale, who got popped in the face. Ogunbowale brings it across into the front court. Ogunbowale works off the screen to the right and pulls up for three, a brick, and the rebound, Caitlin Clark. 7:55 for the first. Oh, what a pass! Behind the back to Alyssa Smith for the layup. Oh, what a pass! What a pass! Double assist there, and Alyssa Smith gets the bucket. 6 apiece. J.C. Sheldon off to the right. Sheldon hooks it back left. I'm trying to get familiar with the name. Sabali's three, no good. Rebound snatched down by Indiana. Here they come. They run ahead to Lexi Hall. The ball goes off her foot, and Sabali comes up with a steal. She lost it, and Lexi Hall comes back up with it. Caitlin Clark on the right wing. Caitlin Clark, a right-handed dribble, 7:17 left in the first. Off the screen from Smith, back up to Smith, a straight-on three, not that time. Ogunbowale claims another rebound. 6-6 tie and 7:05 left in the first. Ogunbowale has it off to the right. Ogunbowale with a lob pass inside to Sabali. She missed the turnaround hook shot, and the rebound comes down to Indiana. Here they come on the fly, and the bucket is good, a 15-footer by Kelsey Mitchell, who has been on fire lately. Back comes Dallas. Sabali's shot is blocked by Boston and cleared by Lexi Hall. Up ahead, Caitlin Clark right to left. Caitlin Clark guarded by J.T. Sheldon. Sheldon worked Clark to the free throw line, finds Alyssa Smith. The right baseline jumper is good. And the Fever lead 10-6. They've scored 6 in a row. J.C. Sheldon calls the play. She comes across into the front court. 6:25 left in the first quarter. Ogunbowale has it up top. Now to the right side for Sabali. Sabali holds and looks. Sabali works her way to the free throw line. Down the lane in on Alyssa Smith. Nope. Flips the shot up. No good, but a foul called. Kelsey Mitchell delivered a beautiful behind-the-back pass to Alyssa Smith as Caitlin Clark had a great bounce pass up ahead to Kelsey Mitchell. So Alyssa Smith with 4. Paul Wilson with our first super chat. I only know about Caitlin Clark because of you. I appreciate your commentary. Well wishes to your supportive wife. I truly, truly appreciate that. The free throw was good. 10-7 our score. Sabali's second free throw, short. Rebound on the floor. It comes back, and the Wings get the bucket. It came back to Natasha Howard, who got the layup. 10-9, so they get 3 that trip. Here's Hall to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell up top to Boston. Fakes the handoff. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell dancing on the dribble between the rings. Finds Nalissa Smith. Nalissa Smith to Lexi Hall in the left corner. 9 to shoot. Hall has it to Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive to the left. Starter step dribble. Works away to the baseline and lays it up. No, good. Rebound, Nalissa Smith. Back up, no. And the rebound comes down to the wings, and here they come looking for the lead. Walling on the fly in the front court. A step back 3. Splash. So after the Fever had a 4-point lead with 6 in a row, the Dallas Wings respond with 6 of their own. Here's Clark. Her step back 3. Rimming no. Rebound taken down by the Wings, and here they come again. Wally across into the front court. Works off the Howard screen to the free throw line, and we get a whistle and a travel. .5:17 left in the first. Dallas 12, Indiana 10. Kelsey Mitchell looks to bring it in. Three-quarter court. Comes into Caitlin Clark. Clark comes across into the front court. Dancing on the dribble. Works her way left. Finds Mitchell straight on. In a trap. Works off the Nalissa Smith screen. Ball poked away. Smith gets it back. Right down the lane. 15-footer. Nope. Rebound to Nalissa Smith. Back up. No. Rebound snatched down by Howard. Howard comes ahead to Wally. Wally dancing on the dribble outside left. As Dallas made a substitution as Maddie Segrist is in. 15-footer on the rim. No good. Rebound Aaliyah Boston, her third of the game. Wings 12, Fever 10. 4:35 left in the first. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble, guarded by J.C. Sheldon. Works it left in the lane. Still working. Underneath the Kelsey Mitchell. She missed the layup. Mitchell gets it back. Double fake. Trapped in the lane. And we get a whistle. And we get a foul. And we also get a timeout. The Fever are playing good, but Dallas is matching them step for step. 4:22 left in the first. It's the Fever 12 and the Dallas Wings 10. This is Indiana Fever basketball on Snowman Multimedia. All right. To the chat we go. Vincent Mathis says, let's get it, Indiana. Thank you. David 3000 says, finally. Yeah, I've been working on it. Been working on it. We got 2 new subscribers, Gina DeLeon and Paula Gussinger, and the Young America Volunteer Fire Department. Thank you all. Thank you all for subscribing. Iori, my man in California, says, we here, Snowman. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me see if I can correct something. Love your style, bro. Thank you, G-Time. Jay, thank you very much. I have been working this style for 29 years. This is officially my 29th year in broadcasting. My 29th year doing play-by-play. Tomorrow we have the launch of the 11th year of Snowman in the Morning. And I hope you all take the time to check out the show as well as enjoy it. (12-10) our score. 4:22 left in the first period. Where are you guys coming in from? Let me know where you guys are coming in from. I know Sick Diggy, my buddy, is coming in from Norway. I thank you very much. 35 watching on YouTube so far. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you can, make a donation to the Snow Strong Foundation. That's me getting back on my feet and helping my family and taking back what I had missed for 3 years due to health issues. And this is one of them. David St. Dennis, I got to give you a lot of love and a lot of thanks for pushing me through, saying, man, just go get it. My wife has said the same thing. No longer slave by national radio broadcasting corporations. You're free. Absolutely. All I ask is for a donation to the Snow Strong Foundation via Cash App, which I'll put in the chat in a moment, to help me get back on my feet and to help me help my family as well. Indiana Fever basketball will have every game all the way to the end. Caitlin Clark has yet to score in the ball game, but she's got two assists. As mentioned, Indiana wearing the red uniforms, top and bottom. Alice has it, moving left to right as J.C. Sheldon trots it up. J.C. Sheldon has it in the front court, dancing on the dribble outside leg, guarded by Caitlin Clark. Those are two familiar foes. Over the top pass into Howard. Howard fakes, comes back out to Seegert in the left corner. Seegert jump pass up top of Gumbawali, a straight on three. Yep, she's got three of them. She's got three of them, and it's a 5-point lead for the Dallas Wings and 3:55 left in the first. Clark outside right, up top of Leah Boston, 3-point stripe, looking for help, gets it back to Clark. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble. Here she comes, works it left to right of the lane, comes up shooting, missing. Rebound Howard, ahead to Agumbawale left to right. Agumbawale with a bullet pass to Missy Seegert. She missed the layup. Rebound tapped on the ground. It comes back to Seegert. J.C. Sheldon has it outside left, pumps a three, missed it badly. Rebound Alyssa Smith. Ahead, Caitlin Clark. 5-point Dallas lead, 3:24 left in the first. Aaliyah Boston hands it to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall comes back up top to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell, a right-handed dribble right down the lane. Had her pass broken up. Got stripped, but a foul called. And Kelsey Mitchell will head to the line. The only thing I'm looking forward to more than doing the games in studio is doing the games in the arena. I'm going to force the WNBA to recognize Snowman Multimedia with a packet, with a Game of the Week package. Kelsey Mitchell's free throw is good. That ends the drought and makes the score 15-11. Kelsey Mitchell in her 7th year out of Ohio State, averaging 18.5 points this season, couple rebounds and an assist per game. We'll get you caught up on all the WNBA action as we go along. The second attempt on the way is down. 15-12. J.C. Sheldon trots it up. Sheldon explodes into the front court. Works it left against Clark. Up top, they dump it low to Howard. Chasing a double team, but a foul called. And that foul will be charged to Aaliyah Boston. Now they have it in play to Howard. Howard spins baseline, trapped by Frank Belly, and she walked. 15-12 our score. We have 3:03 left in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Clark across into the front court, dancing on the dribble against J.C. Sheldon. A bounce pass to Fagbelly, and she commits an offensive foul with an elbow into Howard. And she's stating her case and wanting a replay. It's the two bigs, Fagbelly against Howard. And Fagbelly turns, and I think Howard flopped, but they keep the ball. Sheldon with a bounce to Howard, left of the key. Howard fakes, comes back to the right side. A three-pointer on the way is missed. Rebound snatched down by Aaliyah Boston. Boston finds Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the fly, works it right of the key. Comes up shooting and hitting. The 18-footer is good for Kelsey Mitchell, and it's a 1-point game and 2:25 left in the first. Ogumawale trots it into the front court, works off the screen, pulls up for three, and banked it in. It's that kind of day. She's got a dozen, and the lead is 4. 18-14. Clark with the answer. Splash! Her first field goal of the game. She's got 3, and the lead is 1. 18-17. Left of the key, Agumbawale trying to answer. She finally missed one. She's human. The rebound, Caitlin Clark, and we get a foul underneath. And we get a loose ball foul against Aaliyah Boston. I swear, with some of these shots, I swear with Agumbawale's last 3-point shot, she had to have called glass. She had to have called glass. And the loose ball foul apparently is against Indiana and is against Dallas and not Indiana as suspected. In play to Clark, three-quarter court. 1:55 left in the first. I'm sorry about the names. I'm learning as I go along. Clark on the move to the right. Off the family screen. All the way to the hoop and lays it in. Caitlin Clark with 5, and the Fever grabbed the lead back with 1:40 left in the first. J.C. Sheldon trots it in the front court to the right side for Sabali. Sabali goes up top to Howard. Howard holds and looks. Finds Agumbawale. Agumbawale with a left wing three. Splash! My gracious. She's missed one. 21-19 in favor of the Dallas Wings. 1:20 left in the first. Kelsey Mitchell dancing on the dribble. Comes back outside to Fagbelly. Over the top pass is loose, but a foul called on the Wings. Arika Agumbawale has come out smoking. And when I say she's come out smoking, she's coming out smoking. We are 3 subscribers away from 1,500. Come on, let's reach that goal, folks. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that hit the Cash App. Hit the Super Chat. I'm just an announcer trying to help my family. Richard Carr says, let's go Wings. What's up, Richard? Good to see you. Clark dancing on the dribble outside right. Works off the Fagbelly screen. 15-footer in the lane is missed. Rebound on the floor. Tapped by Aaliyah Boston. It comes down to Dallas. They run ahead for Agumbawale trying to save it. And it's picked off by Indiana. Damiris Dantas in the ball game. And the Fever turn it over. We're under the BetUS.com final minute. 56.5 left in the first. You know anyone that wants to sponsor this? Have them get a hold of me. Uzin in the front court. Finds Sabali out top. Up top to Howard. Howard has it right of the key. Holding and looking. Over the top pass into Sabali. Had it blocked out of bounds. Stays with Dallas. And they'll have 10 to shoot. Let's check our lineup for you. Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, along with Temi Fagbelly, Damiris Dantas, and Aaliyah Boston. That's your lineup reset. Howard has it. Spins baseline. Goes up. Had it blocked by Dantas. Goes up again. Had it blocked again. Rebound comes down. Out of bounds belongs to the Fever with a chance to tie or take the lead with a long one. We play 10-minute quarters. I beg your pardon. As administered by the Women's National Basketball Association. Here comes Caitlin Clark in the front court. Kind of a 9-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Dantas has it this time. Right side Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive all the way to the baseline and shoots it up. No good. Rebound Kelsey Mitchell. 15-footer. Nope. Rebound Fagbelly. Fagbelly had the ball stripped, taken away, and Sabali has it. Sabali on the fly. Sabali driving in. Shoots it up. No good. But a foul call. That's only the third team foul on the Indiana Fever, but it is also a shooting foul. So with 5.6 seconds left, Satu Sabali, the fifth-year veteran out of Oregon, 6'4", will come to the free throw line. Sabali, lefty free throw, got it. Lead up to 3 for Dallas. 22-19, 5.7 left in the first. As mentioned earlier this year, the Dallas Wings scored a 101-93 victory over the Indiana Fever, and that came before the Olympic break. They got 5.7 left, moving right to left. In play to Mitchell, 4-3. Mitchell flying in, 20-footer left of the key. No, and that's the quarter. Done with one, and your score, the Indiana Fever trail the Dallas Wings 23-19. Back with the second quarter. This is Indiana Fever basketball on Snowman Multimedia. All right. Sip of sweet tea. Excuse me a minute. And we visit the chat. Eugene says, you're a good play-by-play announcer, sir. Thank you. Couldn't say no to broadcast pass if you call their local high school ball. I thought I would this year, G-Time Johnny, but the school never got back to me. That's the only thing. The school never got back to me. And I take that as a no. I take that as a no. (23-19) in favor of the Dallas Wings as we await the second quarter of this afternoon's game. Let me throw 4 coins because that's how many subscribers we have picked up just so far during today's broadcast. If you guys can think of anything on how I can make this even better, then put your suggestions in the chat and I'll look them over. And I mean every word of that. That's the original Super Mario. Last time I had a baseball broadcast with the Astros and the Phillies, we were going over some great nicknames that the great Chris Berman came up with. 2 subscribers away from 1,500. You laid down the trail by making contact. Send them a copy of this. Well, I had broadcasted for them before. I just couldn't finish the season because at the time I was recovering from cancer surgery, Johnny. And one night my body just gave out. My stomach just gave out, and I just couldn't go any longer because I was just in severe pain. I was just in severe pain. I'll find a local high school and I'll find a way. $14.99. Oh man, this is getting better and better. If y'all can, please help the Snow family with a super chat and also with a donation to Cash App, because all that would be great to help me help my family. Send in some thanks to some friends of mine. Arika Ogumbawale, the leading scorer in the game, 5 3-point field goals in the first quarter, and that ties a record for the most threes in a quarter. She only missed 1. Fever balls, we begin the second quarter. They move right to left. Caitlin Clark across into the front court, dancing on the dribble against the Fagbelly screen. Now has it off to the right. Fagbelly gets it back. Over the top pass underneath. The layup is missed, but a foul called. And Damiri Dantas will shoot 2. Some people say that I don't know what I'm doing, but can't deny 29 years of doing this. Dantas, the right-hander, offers the free throw. Good. 23-20. $14.99 here from Dublin, Ireland. Cool. The second attempt. Good. It's a 2-point game. As J.C. Sheldon trots it up. Sheldon across into the front court. Works it right of the key. Caitlin Clark comes to get her. Looking for help. Still looking for help. Now has a Gumbawale with a deep 3. She missed that one. And Dantas the rebound. Fever have it with a chance to tie or take the lead with a long one as Caitlin Clark brings it up. Clark on the fly. Front court to the right. Stops top of the key. Now works it right of the key. Over the top pass. No. Over the top to the hoop. But she draws the foul. The Cash App is in the chat, folks. If you can, make a couple donations for me to help my family, and I appreciate it. Nigel Hennigan, $14.99 here from Dublin, Ireland. Loving WA and Fever. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Foul line extended right. They come and play to Clark. Clark dancing on the dribble top of the circle. Clark all the way in, and the pass. And Fagbelly lost the pass out of bounds. Ay. No, Adric, I was drinking some sweet tea. We got a busy week coming up. I'll tell you all about that at halftime. On the left side is Howard. Backdoor to Sheldon. She lays it in. What a play. What a play. 9 minutes for the half. Clark and the Fever down by 4, 25-21. Lexi Hall has it off to the left. On the cut comes Kelsey Mitchell with an 18-footer. Splash. Kelsey Mitchell with 6. The lead is 3. The lead is 2, I beg your pardon. 25-23. Now a bounce pass is kicked as Howard looked to make the pass, but it was kicked and it will stay with the Dallas Wings. Kelsey Mitchell keeping the fever in the game. Dantes pass is picked off. Dantes with a steal. Run ahead. Lexi Hall on the fly. Lays it up. No good. No foul call. Ball tipped away. Hall comes back with a steal. Pitch out right corner. Mitchell's three. Splash! And the Indiana Fever regained the lead with 8:26 left in the first quarter. Timeout, Dallas. Great possession by the Indiana Fever as they came up with a turnover and was able to make the Dallas Wings pay. Your score with 8:20 left in the first half. It's the Indiana Fever 26 and the Dallas Wings 25. We'll be back with more after this on Snowman Multimedia. Man, that was a good play. That was a fabulous play to get the ball back. Lexi Hall was losing it out of bounds, but then Natasha Howard lost it and was able to clean up the mess. And Kelsey Mitchell's three gives Indiana the lead, 26-25. G-Tom Johnny says, second coming of your passion. Yeah. You know why I haven't, I can tell you exactly why, out loud, why I haven't done games. Because I have missed so many because of my health. I lived in fear. Simply put, I lived in fear, but no more. No more. The 11th year of Snowman in the Morning starts tomorrow, and it also will air on my Snowman in the Morning YouTube channel. Let me put that in the chat. Do me a favor, folks. Show your love for Snowman in the Morning by subscribing to the SITM YouTube channel, and I want to get that monetized this week. 500 is the magic number. All right, the link is in the chat. Do me a favor, folks, if you can, please go give that channel a sub. Want to do this the right way. Man, what is wrong with my chat box? I made the change, didn't I? Victor Locke is in the house. What's up, Victor? Glad to have you. Okay. Found the error. And now are they back to business yet? Yep, they're gonna be. They're gonna be in a couple of moments. Okay, found the error in my chat box, corrected it, and now we're ready to get back to business. Dallas with the ball, down one. J.C. Sheldon trots it up in the front court. Sheldon, Howard, Agumbawale, who hasn't missed. Here's a 15-footer by Howard. It's an air ball, and it falls out of bounds. On the floor for the first time for Dallas is Kalani Brown, 6'7", fifth-year player out of Baylor. The Indiana Fever started 1-8, as most of you know, but now they're sitting at 500 with a chance to move up in the playoff standings. A bounce pass out front to Dantes. Dantes turns on the dribble. Backdoor cut. Mitchell missed it. Rebound comes down to Agumbawale. And here she comes. Agumbawale on the fly. Driving all the way. Lays it in. And Dallas regains the lead. 27-26. 7:48 left in the half. Caitlin Clark across into the front court. These teams know how to run. Caitlin Clark works off the Dantes screen to the free throw line. Fagbelly turns on the dribble, works into Howard, pulls away in the lane and lays it up no good. Rebound tapped outside to J.C. Sheldon. Back comes Dallas, left to right. 7.5 for the half. Sheldon across into the front court, works off the Sabali screen to the left corner. Chased by Lexi Hall, works off another screen right down the lane. Flip pass underneath, and layup is good for Natasha Howard, I beg your pardon. Natasha Howard with 6. Lead is 3, 29-26. 4 points in a row as Caitlin Clark draws the foul. Dallas has 3 blocked shots already. And Agumbawali is sitting on 17 points. 7:09 left in the half. 19 on the shot clock for the Indiana Fever. They look to come in. Foul line extended right. They come in play to Dantas. Clark has it in the corner, guarded by Shelton. Here comes Clark on the drive to the baseline, looking for help underneath to Melissa Smith, and she lays it in. She showed up at the last minute and was able to get the layup. 6:55 for the half. 29-28. Dallas leads by one. Howard has it up top. Agumbawali at the controls. On her way to the right. Over the top pass underneath. Ball free. Ball loose. And a jump ball. Now let's see who the jump ball is. Let's see who the jump ball is against. Dallas has 3 team fouls in this quarter. Indiana has none. Look at Caitlin. I'm looking at Caitlin Clark and how she is directing traffic, and I love it. I love it. The Dallas 5 goes Kalani Brown, Arika Agumbawale, Natasha Howard, J.C. Sheldon, and Satu Sabali. It is Brown to jump. The ball tipped in the backcourt. Fever have it on the fly. Mitchell steps in, and her pass picked off by Sheldon. What a play. Ball on the floor. Sheldon able to get it. Finds Sabali. Flip ahead to Gumbawali. A bounce pass to Brown all the way. Lays it up, no good, but a foul called. And Natasha Brown shoots 2. Kalani Brown shoots 2. Boy, both of these teams are playing defense, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I thought I told you to cook my steak dinner. Well, bae, I cooked it. I also ate it. We got 35 people on YouTube, got a couple on Twitch watching, and I appreciate all of you. If you haven't, please subscribe to both my channels. The Snowman in the Morning channel is in the chat. 6'7", fifth-year player, Kalani Brown, to the free throw line, offers the first. What the heck? What happened? Okay, there we go. My screen just went dark for a moment. It's 30-28. She made the first free throw, did Kalani Brown. She offers the second one. Nope, off the back of the rim. Now Alyssa Smith the rebound. Unlike the last time they played here in Dallas, the Fever are sticking around. At the top of we find out who's on the floor here. Kelsey Mitchell finds Lexi Hall. Hall on the drive, 15-footer, good, left of the key. Tie game at 30, 6:05 left in the first half. J.C. Sheldon will walk it up. Sheldon has it in the front court. It's Erica Wheeler who's on the floor for the first time. Kalani Brown with a 20-footer. Missed it. Top of the circle. Rebound. Now Alyssa Smith ahead to Erica Wheeler. Wheels on the fly in the front court. Had a pass kicked. And the Fever will reset with 18 on the shot clock, and Kalani Brown will depart. Good job by Lexi Hall working her way free and getting the 15-footer to go down. Foul line center right. They look to come in, and it's kicked again. Your Fever lineup, Erica Wheeler, Kelsey Mitchell, now Alyssa Smith. And they have it to Wheeler on the left wing. Caitlin Clark getting a rest. Finds Mitchell. A 3 on the way. No good. Rebound taken down by Sabali. Sabali flips it ahead to Agumbawali. Here she comes. 15-footers. No. Rebound, Aaliyah Brown. Ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell flying in the front court. Outside right. Mitchell on the drive. To the free throw line. Fakes. Down the lane with a lefty layup. Good. And the Fever regained the lead. 32-30. And 5:20 left in the first half. Gumbawali at the controls. Finds Natasha Howard. Gives it to Sabali with a wraparound dribble against Lexi Hall. Sabali had her shot blocked by Hall, but a foul called. That's the first team foul on Indiana this quarter. Good hesitation dribble by Kelsey Mitchell. And I'll ask a question that the playmaker asked when we talked earlier. Where has this been for the last couple of years? The first free throw on the way is good by Sabali, and it's 32-31. Happy birthday, Sick Diggy. 42 years old today. Sabali's second attempt. Got it. And we are tied 32 apiece. Erica Wheeler in for Caitlin Clark, brings it up as Clark gets a rest. Wheeler scissor dribble into the front court, works her way left, works off the Leah Brown screen, works her way to the right, goes right down right of the lane, pitch out Lexi Hall, and a travel. So Wheeler turns the ball over, and the Wings have it, looking for the lead. Minnesota leads Chicago 60-53. They're in the money period, and that's huge because the Sky are only 1-6 since the break. Here comes J.C. Sheldon. Pitch out right corner to Neisert. Back to Sheldon. Over the top pass into Kalani Brown. She lays it in. And just like that, 6 in a row for the Wings. And it's Sierra McCowan, 6'7" out of Mississippi State, who got that last bucket. Now, Alyssa Smith at the controls. Here she comes, driving right, left of the lane. Missed the layup. Rebound comes down to McCowan. McCowan flips ahead to Agumbawali. Agumbawali on the fly, left of the lane. Fakes, 10-footer in the lane. Got it. She's got 21. Agumbawali is on fire. 21 in the first half. And it's 36-32 and 4:05 left in the half. Indiana needs a bucket here. Wheeler out front between the rings, guarded by J.C. Sheldon. On the cut comes Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell backs up on the dribble. Mitchell has it. 20-footer after the key is short. Rebound, Lexi Hall. Back to the hole and lays it in. Lexi Hall with 5 in the game, and the lead is 2. 36-34 and 3:40 left in the half. Agumbawali on the fly into the front court. Hits the third gear. Her pass tipped, but a foul called. That'll be the third team foul on Indiana, and it's charged to Lexi Hall. The only thing that that messes me up when I do games in studio and not being there, I can't see the number of the player who got the foul. So I got to find out, and I have to learn to find out another way. I'll work on that. I will work on that. Caitlin Clark returns. Erica Wheeler gets a breather. And Wheeler has been dynamite here in the first half, keeping the fever in the game. It's a 4-point lead. Sabali has it this time, works at 3-point stripe. Sabali fakes, picks up her dribble. Keilulu Samuelson is on the floor as well. In the lane goes Agumbawali, or Natasha Howard, I beg your pardon. She missed it, but a foul called. Now to send Natasha Howard to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Who are you guys' favorite basketball players, men and women? Let's light up the chat while we await the 2 free throws. The first one by Howard is no good. Now the best she can do is make it a 3-point game. Mets beat the White Sox 2-0 as their horrible season continues. The second attempt on the way is good by Natasha Howard. And the lead is 3, 37-34, and 3:28 left in the first half. Wheeler on the drive to the left. Wheeler comes out front to Samuelson. Katie Lou Samuelson on the floor for the first time. Here's Clark's 3. Splash! And we have a tie game. Her second 3-point goal of the half. She has 9. And it's tied at 37. Give you all the stats, facts, and figures at halftime. Arika Agumbawali dancing on the dribble against Erica Wheeler. Agumbawali pitch out right corner. Sheldon's 3. Nope. Rebound, Alyssa Smith. Hand off to Lexi Hall, who got fouled. No call. Caitlin Clark trots it up. Indiana looks for the lead. Here comes Clark. Step back. Nope. Works away free throw line with a wraparound dribble. Gets in the lane. Comes back out, and Alyssa Smith. Smith on the drive. Splits the double team and lays it in. And the Indiana Fever regained the lead, 39-37 and 2:35 left in the first half. Agumbawali in the front court. Erica Wheeler guarding her. A flip pass out to Howard with a fake down the lane. Lost the ball. Samuelson the steal. Ahead and Alyssa Smith. Finds Caitlin Clark flying in and lays it in. Good find by Alyssa Smith. Caitlin Clark was invisible to a lot of players, and Indiana has stretched the lead. Your score with 2:20 left in the first half. It's the Fever 41 and the Wings 37. We'll pause for this timeout on Snowman Multimedia. Keep It Real is in the house with us. And I thank you for being there. Thank you for being here with us. And we got it. We've hit 1,500 subs, y'all. Thank you so much for the support today. Now I know I made the right decision. That's for hitting the 1,500 mark. And because of all this support, I've made the decision I'm going to carry the Indiana Fever for the remainder of the season. I got them 3 times, including today. Now, Alyssa was great in Chicago and doing well again today. Absolutely she is. Sick Diggy says this is a close game, but seems like the Wings didn't just come to play. They came to win. Absolutely they did. Absolutely they did. This is a much different Dallas Wings team than the one we saw earlier that had only 5 wins while the Fever was struggling. The next play-by-play stream is actually wrong. It's the right teams, Houston and Cincinnati, but it's tomorrow, and I didn't clean this up. I'm going to clean this up right now. It's tomorrow, and the first pitch is 4:10, not 1:10. I'll clean it up at halftime because I want to be accurate while I do this and make sure everything is right. Pause for a drink. There we go. Let me see if I can fix this before they come back from break. But I want to thank you guys for being here and just showing your support, showing out for your support. I thank you. Pregame is 3:45 and the wrong one. 3:45 for the pregame and 4:10 for the first pitch for Labor Day baseball. All right, let's save it. And I think you all will see put a 1 in the chat if you all see the correction that I just made. Congratulations, 1,500. Thank you, Adric. My next goal using the next 2 Indiana Fever games that I have is 2,000. And I believe I can do it. One thing about this Indiana Fever team, they are now learning to play together. And that's huge. J.C. Sheldon in the front court as we're back to business. Agumbawale on the left wing, guarded by Erica Wheeler. Back to J.C. Sheldon. Drives in on Clark. 10-footer in the lane. Good. 2-point game. 41-39. 2 minutes left in the first half as Caitlin Clark trots it up. Out front, Aaliyah Boston. On the right side, Samuelson. Back to Caitlin Clark deep on the left wing. Caitlin Clark works a dribble with a right hand. 13 to shoot. Caitlin Clark looks for help underneath for Aaliyah Boston. Gets it to her low right. Aaliyah Boston backs in on Howard. Turns, shoots, and scores! Now, Aaliyah Boston with her first bucket of the game, or second bucket of the game. 43-39 and 95 seconds left in the first half. Sabali has it in the front court. Agumbawale works it left of the lane. Comes up shooting. No good. Ball on the floor. Is trying to save it. Does to Sheldon. Out front, Howard. Natasha Howard finds Agumbawale. A right corner 3. Yep. Agumbawale is on fire. 24 first half points. 1-point game. 1:13 left in the first half. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble. Works it left of the lane. Right down the lane she comes and lays it up and in. 45-42. Indiana leads by 3. We're under the BetUS.com final minute of the first half. On the left side is J.C. Shelton. Works off the Howard screen. Back to Howard. Howard plays it to Sabali deep on the left wing. Sabali cranks up a 3. Missed it. Caitlin Clark, her first rebound of the game. Now they run ahead to Nalissa Smith. Can Smith save it? No, it's out of bounds. It'll belong to the Dallas Wings with 41.9 left in the first half. We'll get you caught up on all the scores of the day, and we'll get you caught up on all of the important WNBA action. It's important because there are playoff spots hanging in the balance. 41.9 left in the first half. And the Indiana Fever hold a 3-point lead. But Ogunbowale is still in the ball game. Let's see what happens. Ogunbowale, flip pass to Howard, underneath to Kalani Brown. She lays it in. It's a 1-point game. Great passing by the Dallas Wings. And I incorrectly said the person who got the basket. It was Sierra McCowan. 19 seconds left, 5-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Caitlin Clark on the dribble, 10 to shoot. Caitlin Clark works off the screen, step back, a 3 on the way, no good. Rebound Samuelson, 6 seconds, but Dallas has it. They run ahead to Ogunbowale, 3-2, and Dallas will take the lead with 2 seconds left in the first half, and that's the half. Doggone it. 4 quick points in the final 10 seconds has given Dallas the lead by a score of 46-45. And that deflected rebound and Ogunbowale leaked out and was able to fly to the basket and get the layup. All right, I'm going to take a breather for a minute, and I'll come back and visit with everybody in the chat. And I'll do all of that and get you all the halftime stats. We've reached 1,500. Let's see if we can get a few more here today and also tomorrow when I do the game, when I do my Monday afternoon baseball. Let's take a break. We'll come back after this. Wings 46, Fever 45. We'll come back with more after this on Snowman Multimedia. Uh-oh. Oh, shucks. What the? Hey. What the? Oh, that answers that question. Boom. Whew. All right, welcome back. Let's get you your halftime stats as the Dallas Wings lead the Indiana and the Fever 46-45. For Indiana, they were led by Kelsey Mitchell, who had 15 points. Caitlin Clark had a dozen, and 10 points for Nalissa Smith. Lexi Hall had 4. Aaliyah Boston had a pair. Damaris Dantas also had a pair, and that completes the scoring for the Indiana Fever. For Dallas, it was all about Arika Gumbawale. She had 24 in the first half. Tiara McCowan also had 4, 5 points for Natasha Howard, and 4 points for J.C. Sheldon. Only 1 point off the bench, and that belonged to Kalani Brown, who split a pair of free throws. One person in here said something about turnovers. Truman 45, welcome to the broadcast. As Indiana's real good at turning over the ball. Well, both teams were turning over the ball in the first half. The Fever had 9 turnovers, while the Wings had 6. Big difference is points off turnovers. The Wings had 12, and Indiana only had 2. How competitive is this game? How about 13 lead changes and 4 ties? 13 lead changes. Eugenian here in the chat with us. I liked a lot of players, but my main connection to basketball was Chick Hearn. Francis Chick Hearn. Oh, love Chick. I miss Chick Hearn calling Lakers games. I started listening to him even before the Lakers traded for Wilt. Wow. Cool. Very cool. Anyone who's familiar with announcers, put your favorite ones in the chat. Let's add some fun. Matter of fact, let's take a break. And when we come back, we'll talk favorite announcers and favorite basketball players. Back in 2 minutes. Woo! Have mercy. Chick Hearn, no harm, no foul, and mustard off the hot dog. I love it. Bobby is in with us. Put some 1 in the chat. Thank you. I already read that one. Connection to basketball was Chick Hearn. You know who my connection to basketball was? I grew up in Chicago, and my connection to basketball was the late great Jim Durham. Jim Durham and Johnny Red Kerr were my connection to basketball. I've heard Dick Stockton call games. I heard Brent Musburger call games. Matter of fact, the first year I started watching basketball was 1980. And my mom was a big Laker fan at the time because of the Showtime Lakers. In fact, they were growing into the Showtime Lakers. But by the time 1982 came along, in 80, the Lakers played the Sixers, of course, in the NBA World Championship Series, and the Lakers won. A rookie named Magic Johnson uh, became the first player and only player to date as a rookie to win Finals MVP. But I really got into basketball in 1982. What year did you guys get into basketball, and who brought you the love for basketball? For me, not only was it the Showtime Lakers, but just to spite my mother, my first favorite player of all time was Julius Erving. I loved Dr. J. And the first finals full series I watched was 1982 between the Lakers and the Sixers. Indiana shooting 47.5% from the floor, 39.5% for Dallas. But the difference is Dallas 7 out of 17 from three-point land, while the Fever are only 3 of 9. 23 rebounds compared to 19. 23 rebounds for the Fever compared to 19. Kelsey Mitchell keeping them in the game. Keep it real says, love your play-by-play, a way to grow your channel. Do more. Caitlin Clark podcast. You know what? I'm already on that. I made that decision today. I'm sorry to y'all that I've missed most of the season. I'm sorry to you guys I missed most of the season, but it's September 1st, and I got you guys all the way through to the end of the Indiana Fever season. Seeing so many channels explode. Yeah, this being one of them. I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll be back on Wednesday. You know the fear that I had that everybody was covering Caitlin Clark and I wouldn't be able to find my way in, which leads to this announcement. From now on, even though I'm going to do a simulcast while I grow the channel Snowman in the morning, all of my play-by-play games will be housed on the channel you're tuned into right now. And Snowman in the morning, I'm going to get the folks that are subscribed to this channel over to that channel. And while I'm doing that, let me put that in the chat right now. Do me a favor, folks, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel for Snowman in the Morning as we kick off season 11. And put a 1 in the chat when you do it. Truman45 says Larry Bird. Hey, I can't mess with that. Cannot mess with Larry Bird. Do me a favor, y'all. And I don't like using the word y'all, but I'm very tired. I only slept a couple of hours between yesterday and between last night and today. But I have put all of my efforts now into making Snowman Multimedia the play-by-play channel, and every other show that I do will be housed on its own channel. I didn't like the idea before, but I love it now. Up to 1502 in the sub department. Absolutely love it. Let me see who's on. See if I got time for a raid or two. I know JJ's not on because the Braves and the Phillies play Sunday night. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's raid the Sports Fury. And also do me a favor, when you raid the Sports Fury, hit the subscribe, hit the like, and use the hashtag SnowmanRaid. Let's go raid them. We got time before they start the third quarter. Still got a few minutes left. There you go. Keep it real. Subscribe to the Snowman in the Morning channel. I appreciate it. Wolfie comes in, says, hello, everyone. What's up, Wolfie? We're doing a raid right now, showing the Sports Fury some love. Yeah, let's show them some love while we got time before the second half. I love these guys. I love these guys. I don't think he saw my. Okay, I'll try it. I'll try it again. That's the sports fury that you're hearing in the background. They're doing the same game. Man, Agumba Wally could not be stopped. Here we go with the third quarter. Beaver keep their starting lineup on the floor. Arika Agumba Wally at 24 in the first half. Now, Lissa Smith, Caitlin Clark, as we start the third quarter, Aaliyah Boston has it this time. Out front, now Alyssa Smith. On the right side, Lexi Hull. Hull hit a big three earlier in the first half. Out front, now Alyssa Smith. Over the top pass inside to Aaliyah Boston. Spins on Howard. Double fake. Backed up. And a foul call or a travel. Not a travel, with a 3-second violation. I beg your pardon. So a 3-second violation gives the ball back to Dallas. 9:38 left in the third. On the right side is Sabali. Left side, J.C. Sheldon. Sheldon against Clark. Works it left of the lane. Comes back out front to Howard. Right side, Sabali. Sabali holds and looks. Over the top pass into Howard. Howard fakes. Goes up. Jump ball. Nope. They keep possession. Sabali's three. Splash. Man, oh man. 49-45 in favor of Dallas. Their biggest lead has been 6. Lexi Hall on the left wing. Over the top pass into Aaliyah Boston. Backs in on Howard. Backs in. Goes all the way. Lays it up no good. And the rebound comes down to the Indiana Fever. But Alyssa Smith jumps in and causes a jump ball. Change in the lineup. Tiara McCowan, the 6'7", 6-year veteran from Mississippi State, starts the second half. And it's McCowan who will take this jump ball against Alyssa Smith. Height advantage to Tiara McCowan. All of the Dallas players are wearing long hair, and I can't see their numbers. That's one of the reasons I'm having so much trouble recognizing them immediately. I get a better view when I'm on the floor. Here we go. The tap by Smith. Ball on the floor. Kicks out Lexi Hall. Hall has it this time on the right side. Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell fakes. Pops a three. Splash! Lead down to 1. 49-48. And 8:40 left in the third. Got to turn the screws defensively, especially against Ogumawale, who launches one and missed it. Rebound Boston. Indiana looks for the lead. Clark in the front court, left corner Mitchell. A step back three. No! Rebound on the floor. Comes to Alyssa Smith and she lays it in. Now Alyssa Smith with her first bucket of the second half, and Indiana regains the lead with 5 in a row, 50-49. Our 15th lead change. Up to Howard underneath to McCowan. Back to Sabali for a three. Splash! A right wing three by Satu Sabali gives Dallas the lead back 52-50. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble out front. Hands to Boston. Back to Clark right of the lane. All the way to the hoop. Lays it up short. Rebound taken down by Natasha Howard. Howard on the fly. Front court to the right. Behind her is Sabali. Sabali on the drive right of the lane. Back to Howard. A three-pointer on the way. Short. Rebound on the floor. Sabali has it. Trapped in the lane. Comes back outside of Ogumbawale. Ogumbawale dancing on the dribble. Works off the screen. A bounce pass out front. Sabali's three. Yep. 4 in a row in this third quarter. And just like that, Dallas is up by 5. They've scored 6 in a row on 2 Sabali three-point goals. Caitlin Clark walks it up. Caitlin Clark across into the front court. Fakes the screen on Alyssa Smith. Gives it back to Smith. Smith with a fake on the drive, spins into the lane, shoots it up and in. Now Alyssa Smith piling on the points. 55-52 and 7:05 left in the third. Sheldon has it out front to Agumbawale. Agumbawale with a fake. Agumbawale, a three from the corner. Splash! 58-52, 6:45 left in the third. Lexi Hall has it to Caitlin Clark with a long three. Splash! Caitlin Clark has 15, and the lead is 3. 58-55 and 6:30 remaining in the third quarter. We've had 4 lead changes in this quarter already. Natasha Howard works off the Sabali screen, looking for some help. Plays it in the corner to Sheldon. A fake on Clark. Sheldon bounce pass low right to Howard, all the way to the hoop, and lays it up and in. 60-55 in favor of the Dallas Wings. 6:09 left in the third. A bounce pass underneath is stolen by Sheldon. Sheldon racing in the front court, drives in from the left and shoots it up, no good. But a foul called on Caitlin Clark. Had a chance to cut the lead, but Caitlin Clark commits the foul on the fast break. And it's J.C. Sheldon, the rookie out of Ohio State, that'll shoot too. J.C. Sheldon and Caitlin Clark very familiar with each other, played in the Big Ten. Sheldon's free throw, got it. 61-55. Full house in Dallas, and you know why. She wears number 22 for the Fever. The second attempt on the way is good. And this is Dallas's biggest lead of the afternoon, 62-55, 4 minutes gone in the third. Caitlin Clark trots it up across the timeline to Alyssa Smith. Hands it off to Lexi Hall. Hall back to Clark between the rings. Hall works her way to the right, guarded by J.C. Sheldon. Here comes Clark with a fake, wraparound dribble. Keeps the dribble on the drive into the lane. Fadeaway jumper, rimming no. Rebound chased down by Agumbawale. Clark looking for a foul, not going to get it. Here comes Howard flying in, lays it in, and we may see a timeout. And we do. Just like that. Just like that, a 14-2 run by the Dallas Wings, and they have their biggest lead of the afternoon. It's Dallas 64 and the Fever 55. Back after this on Snowman Multimedia. All right, we are back to business. It's a 9-point lead for Dallas, 64-55. WNBA trivia, who holds the record for most points in a rookie season? Whatever that record is, I think Caitlin Clark's going to shatter it. They need a bucket here. Dallas is on a 14-2 run. Here's Caitlin Clark working off the Boston screen. Keeps her dribble. Has it out front. To the right corner for Lexi Hall. On the drive, right baseline. Hook pass back outside. Now Alyssa Smith. Smith on the drive. Against two into the lane. Pitch out right corner. Boston's three. Nope. And that came at the shot clock. And Indiana misses another opportunity. Here comes Ogunbowale. Ogunbowale front court to the right. Guarded by Kelsey Mitchell. Over the top pass into Natasha Howard. Bowls her way in the lane and shoots it up no good. Rebound comes down to Lexi Hall, who hands to Clark. Man, the Fever need a bucket, and they need one badly. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble. That ball's kicked out of bounds before a pass could get to Alyssa Smith, who was waiting out front for it. Looking to come into play, Lexi Hall has it to Clark, left of the key. 14 to shoot. Clark on the drive right of the lane, bowls her way in, goes up. Nope, foul called on J.C. Sheldon, who's looking for an elbow. Truman 45 says Larry Bird got him connected to basketball. Well, he's one of my connections too. Love Larry Bird. Love Larry Bird. Paul Wilson said sent much appreciation, and he says he only knows Caitlin Clark because of me. Well, I appreciate it. I'm learning more about the WNBA as I do this. Clark's free throw. Got it. 13 points for Caitlin Clark. The lead is 8, 64-56. Another free throw to come for Caitlin Clark. The second attempt on the way. Yep. She hits two big ones. The lead down to 7. 4:38 left in the third. Sheldon in the front court. Out front to Howard. Howard swings it left side to Ogunbowale. Works off the Howard screen. Ogunbowale to the free throw line. Comes up shooting. Missing. Rebound. Sabali. Back up. Nope. Aaliyah Boston the rebound. Chance to make it a 5-point game. And on the run is Kelsey Mitchell. She lays it in. Kelsey Mitchell flew down the court. Caitlin Clark found her from three-quarter court. And the lead is 5. 64-59. 4:12 left in the third. Out front is Ogunbowale calling a play. Finds Natasha Howard on the left wing. Howard holds and looks. Back to Ogunbowale with a three. Yep. Good Lord, she can't miss. 27 for Ogunbowale, and the lead is back to 8, 67-59. Mitchell trying to answer. And does with a three. Plus the foul! The foul will be charged to Ogunbowale. Holy catfish. What a shot by Kelsey Mitchell. And she'll come to the free throw line to try to make it a 4-point game. Ogunbowale is saying, where's the foul? We have time on the floor. Kelsey Mitchell will be to the free throw line to shoot one when we come back. 3:50 for the third. It is Dallas 67 and your Fever 62. But the Fever are on the move. We'll be back after this on the Fever Broadcast Network. All right, they're taking a look at the play. They're taking a look at the play to determine whether there was indeed a foul on Ogunbowale. The 3-point goal is good. And that's why we have a break right now. They are taking a look at the replay. As it stands right now, Kelsey Mitchell will be on the line to shoot one. Give the assist to Caitlin Clark with that 3-point goal. And we have a review going on. Kelsey Mitchell sitting on 23 points. Caitlin Clark sitting on 17. Now Alyssa Smith with 14. 30 points for Arika Agumbawali. I mistakenly said 27. She has 30 points, does Agumbawali. She came out to close. Kelsey Mitchell recognized that she had room to shoot it, but the call's going to stand, and Kelsey Mitchell's going to get one to try to make this a 4-point game. 67-62. And the Dallas coach is irate, and so is Agumbawali. And Agumbawali has been assessed a technical foul. Mitchell's free throw. Got it. That's a big one. Lead is 4. 67-63. 2 team fouls on Dallas, 1 on Indiana. And Kelsey Mitchell back to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point game. Agumbawali is irate. 67-63. Another free throw to come for Kelsey Mitchell. Fever working on 4 consecutive points. Let's see if we can make it 5. Mitchell gives the ball a spin. Big deep breath, bends the knees, eyes it, shoots it, hits it. It is a 3-point game, 67-64, as Agumbawali was indeed assessed a technical foul. And now Indiana with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie with a long one. Clark to bring it in. Foul line to send it right. On the bounce into Mitchell. Mitchell outside right. Mitchell on the drive to the top of the circle. Had the ball tipped away. Clark gets it now on the right of the key and threw it away. Howard with a steal. Back comes Dallas. Howard on the drive, left of the lane. Fakes, pitches out to Sheldon. Sheldon on the move, works off the screen, and we get a foul on Caitlin Clark. (67-64). Agumbawali is back in the ball game, and she will pull the trigger. No, she won't. Sabali will pull the trigger. In play to Agumbawali, back to Sabali. Sabali against Katie Lou Samuelson. Holds up, and we get another whistle. And that foul is charged to Alyssa Smith. 3 team fouls against the Fever, 2 against the Wings. I'll tell you what, this has been a pretty clean game. Neither team has reached the bonus yet in this ball game in any quarter. Foul line to send it right. They come into Howard. Back up top Sabali. A long 3. Nope. Alyssa Boston tipped the rebound out of bounds. It'll stay. No, it'll go to Indiana. My mistake. So last year's Rookie of the Year, Aaliyah Boston, playing with who could be this year's Rookie of the Year in Caitlin Clark. Chance to cut it to 1 or tie with a long one. Mitchell outside right. Here she comes, flying in. Right-hand layup, missed. Rebound comes down to Cochran. Or to McCowan, I beg your pardon. Ahead to Agumbawali. Agumbawali flying in. A wild jumper, no good. Now Alyssa Smith the rebound. Now Alyssa Smith brings it up. Leaves it for Caitlin Clark. 3 minutes for the third. 67-64 Dallas. Here's Caitlin Clark on the drive. Cutting baseline. Underneath to Alyssa Smith. But a foul called before the pass. That foul is charged to Sabali. Foul line extended right. They look to come in. Samuelson comes into Boston. Backdoor Caitlin Clark. Yes! 19 for Caitlin Clark. And the lead is 1. 7 in a row for Indiana. They trail by as many as 9. They're within 1 right now. J.C. Sheldon has it up top. Between the circles, guarded by Caitlin Clark. On the right side is Agumbawali. Works it left of the lane. Comes up shooting. Blocked out of bounds. That was Natasha Howard who took that shot. Great backdoor cut by Caitlin Clark as she got the bucket. Baseline right. They look to come in. Siebert lobs it in play to Howard, and we get a whistle. And I believe that's a foul charged to Caitlin Clark. There is. And so the next foul will put Dallas in the penalty. But there is also a review going on as Caitlin Clark believes there was not a foul. Christy Sides is in the face of the official. So is Caitlin Clark, wondering where's the foul. It's a 1-point game, 2:31. Oh, we have a technical foul is what we have. So Caitlin Clark picks up the technical foul, and Agumbawale drops in her 31st point. And that technical foul occurred on the inbounds. So it's a 2-point lead, 68-66. 2.5 left for the third. They look to come in. They dump it low to McCowan. She missed the layup. Rebound Boston. Hands to Caitlin Clark. The Fever can tie or get the lead with a long one. They're in the midst of a 7-1 run. Caitlin Clark with a backdoor pass tipped out of bounds by Agumbawale, who recognized what was coming. McCowan missed a bunny underneath, and Leah Boston was waiting for it. Baseline left, they look to come in. And they lob it in play to Kelsey Mitchell. Give it to Boston. Back to Mitchell on the right wing. Mitchell dancing on the dribble. Pitch out Boston. Boston with a fake. Drives right of the lane, and we get a travel. As Boston couldn't keep her feet. Dadgummit. Indiana's so close to getting the lead. They're down by a pair. But that travel turns it over. Turnover number 13. Here's J.C. Sheldon on the drive right of the lane. Fakes, comes back outside to Howard. Howard drives in, got stripped. And the ball will stay with Dallas with 1:57 left in the third. It's a 2-point lead, 68-66. And a good play by Boston underneath. They come into Sabali. She goes up, left it long, and a foul called. And that's the penalty. And Sabali will shoot a pair. Satu Sabali, 6'4", in her 5th year out of Oregon. Will step to the free throw line. Sabali sitting on 18 points. 1:56 left in the third. 68-66. Bless you, my darling. All right. Satu Sabali to the free throw line. The first one, got it. 3-point lead, 69-66. They've scored the last couple of points. And Damiris Dantas in for the Fever. And Kalani Brown back in for the Wings. Sabali gets ready. The lefty offers the second free throw. Good. It's a 4-point lead. The last 3 points belong to the Wings. 1:54 left in the third. Caitlin Clark trots it up. Clark on the move, front court to the right. Picks up her dribble, finds Dantas, had the ball punched off her leg out of bounds. It belongs to the Wings. Just when they get close, the Fever turn it over, and it's happened several times in this ball game. We have 100 seconds left in the third. 14 turnovers for the Fever, only 7 for Dallas. Sheldon has it out front to Nalissa Smith. Smith on the drive, left of the lane, throws the shot up, no good. Howard threw the shot up, no good. Dantas the rebound, a long throw to Fagambelli, and good sportsmanship that a member from both teams helped her up. She lost the ball out of bounds. One thing about Caitlin Clark, she is always looking up the court. And Fagambelli couldn't hold it. 4-point lead, 1:20 left in the third. Here's Sheldon on the move to the right. Howard has it, gives it back to Sabali underneath to Howard, and we get a call. We get an offensive foul against Dallas. So now the Fever again with a chance to cut it to 2 or 1 with a long one. Out front, Caitlin Clark. Clark works off the screen, dancing on the dribble. A punch pass underneath to Dantes. Dantes backs away in. Fadeaway jumper in the lane. Short. Rebound tip. Comes down to Agumbawali. A minute to go in the third, and Dallas is in control by 4. Agumbawali with a scissor dribble. A backup 3. She missed it. Rebound comes down to the Fever as Dantes brings it up. Or Fagambelli brings it up. Ball poked away. Caitlin Clark gave it up. Here's a steal. On the drive is Howard. Clark commits the foul. 40.1 left in the third. And a good play by Howard, who stripped Caitlin Clark clean, and Clark committed the foul to prevent the basket. That's the penalty situation. And Natasha Howard will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Not many three-point goals today for Indiana, and that's how they live. They've been trying to compete with the bigs inside for Dallas, and it has not worked. They had a couple of calls reviewed here in the third quarter. Natasha Howard's free throw is good, and the lead is 5. 71-66. Give you the answer to the trivia question in just a moment. And Clark is still holding a conversation with the officials. Man, some of these, I don't get on the referees much, but some of these calls today, you got to question. Natasha Howard gets ready. The second attempt on the way is good, and it's a 6-point lead, 72-66. Howard, the 6'2 guard in her 11th year out of Florida State. Here's Clark on the fly, off to the left. Here she comes left of the lane. A floater is good. That ends the drought. Lead back down to 4, 30 seconds left. They'll get it again on 24-second count. Sheldon has it in the front court. Sheldon stops left of the lane, picks up her dribble, comes back outside to Howard. 15 to shoot, 20 on the big one. 6 difference. Howard leans over the dribble out front. Between the rings, going to be Aaliyah Boston. Howard on the move. Here she comes, right of the lane, all the way. Pitch out, left corner. Jumper on the way. Good. 6-point lead as they come into Caitlin Clark. 7 seconds. Caitlin Clark has it, dancing on the dribble out front. 4 seconds. 3, 2, a step back 3. Nope. And the follow. Yes! At the buzzer! So a miracle follow by Fagbelly brings the Fever to within 4. Dallas has led most of the way. A great job. A great job by Timmy Fagbenley from the United Kingdom in her 4th year, 6'4", out of Southern California. Wow. That's our score at the end of 3, 74-70. Whew. I better take a breather. Move this over here. Still learning as I go along. But thank you all for tuning in today. Tomorrow, we got some baseball for you as the Houston Astros, who I believe swept the Kansas City Royals today, I'll confirm here in a minute, will take on the Cincinnati Reds. Pregame at 3:45, first pitch at 4:10 here on the channel. And thanks to all who subscribed today. That's not what I wanted. See if we can get you a baseball scoreboard while we have a break. The Chicago Sky went down. They are now 1-7 since the break. They went down 79-74 up in Minnesota. The Aces lead the Mercury 76-59. Connecticut beat Seattle 93-86. And the Atlanta Dream take on the LA Sparks tonight. In the bottom of the fifth inning in San Francisco, it's tied at 4, Marlins and Giants. The Cubs demolish the Nationals 7-1, and the Astros complete the 4-game sweep over Kansas City with Yordan Alvarez, the big man, crushing not 1 but 2 home runs. St. Louis doubled the Yankees 14-7. Twins over the Blue Jays 4-3. White Sox are shut out by the New York Mets, who won their 73rd game of the year. That final was 2-0. And looking at the stats as the Sky went down to the Lynx, they trailed by 6 after 1, 7 at the half, and 9 after 3. The Fever trail by 4 here in the third quarter, 74-70, and Tommy Fag Bentley made a very alert play. Angel Reese, oh man, she's keeping it going. She had 17 points and 19 rebounds. So it'll be it'll be Dallas ball to start the fourth quarter. And the Sky have lost 6 in a row. Yuck. Their playoff chances are slipping right through their fingers. All right, we are ready for the fourth quarter. 74 for Dallas, 70 for Indiana. Arika Gumbawali is on the cusp of history. And we'll tell you what that is in just a moment. Dallas balls, we begin the fourth. J.C. Sheldon in the front court. Works off the McCowan screen. Back to Howard on the left wing. Bounce pass underneath to McCowan. McCowan works her way into the lane. Pushed out of the lane. The ball loose. A steal. Here come the Fever with 9:40 left. Indiana in the front court. Caitlin Clark had the ball batted away. J.C. Sheldon came up with a steal, but a foul called. That looked clean. That looked absolutely clean. That did look clean, but the foul is charged to Satu Sabali. That's who the foul is charged to. And we're going to have a timeout as they're going to look at it. Whew, we may need one ourselves. We'll take one. 9:37 left in the money period. The Fever trying to get back in the game, trailing 74-70. Back after this on Snowman Multimedia. I love it. I love it. Man, it is heated in Dallas, 74-70 in favor of the Dallas Wings. They have led most of the way. The Fever had, the Fevers had the lead several times. We have had 17, I believe it's 17, let me confirm, 17 lead changes, 15 lead changes in this contest, along with 4 ties. But it's the turnovers that are hurting Indiana. They have 16, Dallas, that led to 21 Wings points. The Wings only have 9 turnovers and have only given up 5 points. That is the crux of the game right there. Dallas is led by as many as 9. Indiana is led by as many as 4 several times in the first half. They're beating up Dallas in the paint with 32 points, but they have to take care of the ball. They absolutely have to take care of the ball. Can they finish the comeback? We shall see what we shall see. All right, Indiana ball to inbound. Foul line extended left as Samuelson looks to pull the trigger. Looking, comes in play, it's tipped, and just like that, they give up the ball on a steal. Good job by the Wings getting into the passing lanes. Agumbawale waves everybody off, wants to go one-on-one with Kelsey Mitchell. Agumbawale back up front to Sabali. Over the top pass underneath to Howard. She goes up, nope, but a foul called, and she'll shoot 2. Thanks for coming in, Richard. Appreciate you. As Tammy Fangbelly picked up the foul. That's her third, each team with 1 team foul. Natasha Howard to the free throw line, sitting on 20 points, 21 with that free throw. And the lead has grown to 5, 75-70. Next time we'll be back with you for Indiana Fever basketball is this Wednesday as they take on the Los Angeles Sparks. It's a 7 p.m. tip-off. The pregame is at 6:45. Natasha Howard sitting on 20 points this afternoon. The free throw, yep. 21 in the game. 6-point lead, 9:19 left. Plenty of time to come back and get this one. Up top, Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston working right of the circle against Agumbawale. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell hasn't touched the ball much yet in this fourth quarter. Caitlin Clark steps back against J.C. Sheldon. Gets the screen underneath to Aaliyah Boston. Turns, shoots, scores! Now, Leah Boston with a bucket in the lane. 34 points in the paint for Indiana. The lead is 4 with 8:50 remaining. Ball tipped away. It's gathered in by Howard. I beg your pardon. Agumbawale has it off to the left. Agumbawale switches hands on the dribble with 9 on the clock. Agumbawale pitches it left corner. Sheldon's 3. Rimming no. Rebound Boston. Chance to make it a 2-point game or one with a long one. Aaliyah Boston brings it up. J.C. Sheldon is stuck to Caitlin Clark like glue. A bounce pass to Boston. Boston on the drive, right of the lane, steps in, lays it up. Yes! And a foul call. It's a 2-point game as Aaliyah Boston gets to the basket, got fouled, and was able to put it down. She's working on 7 points so far with a free throw to come to try to make it a 1-point game. Indiana has led only once since halftime at 52-50. I beg your pardon, 50-49. Free throw good. And the lead is 1 for the Wings, 76-75 as we approach 8 minutes remaining. J.C. Sheldon in the front court, works off the Agumbawale screen. Sheldon dancing on the dribble off to the left, guarded by Caitlin Clark. Picks up the dribble, finds Agumbawale with a fadeaway shot, left baseline, no good. Rebound, Caitlin Clark, saves it in play. Nope, did not save it in play. So the possession will go to Dallas with 8:07 left. They'll only have 14 to shoot. Let's see how many likes we got here. Let's see if we can get 100 likes for this game. Here's Sabali with a left baseline jumper. Good. And just like that, it's a 3-point game, 78-75. 8 minutes left. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble. They will not let her breathe. Caitlin Clark has it out front. Clark on the drive. Pitch out. A three for Santos. Yes! Tie game! Damaris Dantas nailed a three. Their 7th 3-point goal of the afternoon, and we're tied at 78 with 7:40 remaining. That ball tipped away out front, looking for it to go to Indiana, and it does. The Fever will have the ball with a chance at the lead. Damaris Dantas was wide open. They dared her to shoot, and she knocked it down. Seven and a half minutes remaining. Boston has it in play to Lexi Hall. Hall holds and looks, finds Dantas. Over the top pass into Boston. Boston goes up, left it short. Howard the rebound. Ahead to Ogumbawale. No, excuse me, Natasha Howard. Now Ogumbawale has it. Ogumbawale trapped by Kelsey Mitchell. Looking for help. Ogumbawale turns. Turns again with 12 to shoot. Cross-court pass to Sheldon. Waving everybody away. 8 on the clock. Sheldon on the drive. Right baseline. Comes up shooting. Foul called. And J.C. Sheldon will shoot 2. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. Indiana had a chance to at least get the lead. They've tied it. They've tied it at 78. Oh, my goodness. See how many likes we got on the stream today. Free throw good for Sabali. She has 22 points. 20 likes. Let's see if we can make it 30. Let's try to get 30 likes. And I know the channel will explode with this with the play-by-play coverage. The second attempt on the way. Good. Dallas by 2, 80-78. 7:03 left in the money period. Caitlin Clark trots it up. Again, a chance to tie. 5 ties in the ball game. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble. A deep three. Yes! Caitlin Clark with her 4th 3 of the game, and it's a big one. Indiana, after trailing by 9, has regained the lead with 6:44 remaining. Ogumbawale, front court to the left. Picks it up, hands to Howard. Howard fakes dribble on the drive into the lane, shoots it up, and in. Natasha Howard is rolling. 82-81 Dallas. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble. Works off the Santos screen. Another 3. Splash! 84-82. Indiana by 2. 6:15 for the money period. J.C. Sheldon dancing on the dribble. Now to McCowan. Her shot is missed. Rebound Caitlin Clark. Keeps the dribble. Chance to extend on a 2-point lead. A deep 3. Not that time. Not the time you needed a 3 for a heat check. You're holding on to a 2-point lead. 5:50 left. Ogumbawale comes free. Fakes. Plays it to the right. Plays it to the right side. Ogumbawale has it back. Over the top pass back left to Howard. Howard on the drive. A lefty jumper baseline. Nope. Foul called. Howard shoots 2. Man, Caitlin Clark hit 2 absolutely ridiculously deep threes. She's got 27 points in the ball game. Arika Ogumbawale is sitting on 31. We have had a ball game today. 5:39 left in the money period as subs come in all over the place. Holy cow. 5:39 left. And Natasha Howard to shoot 2. After a 30-minute break, we'll have the Indiana Fever postgame show. Tell you all about it when this concludes. Natasha Howard to the free throw line. Offers the first one. Yes. 84-83. Natasha Howard sitting on 17 points. Gives the ball a spin. Couple of dribbles. The second attempt on the way. Good. Tie game at 84. Sixth tie of the game. But Indiana with a chance at the lead and 5.5 left. Clark dancing on the dribble in the front court. Finds Dantas to the free throw line. Ball poked away. Caitlin Clark gets it back. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble off to the right. Hands it to Mitchell. Mitchell assists a dribble. A deep three. Splash! 87-84, Indiana with the lead and 5:14 left. Holy catfish, what a game. Agumbawali is fouled out front by Kelsey Mitchell. And that's the 14th foul. Only 2 team fouls for the Dallas Wings. They look to come in, and they come in play to Agumbawali. Now a 3 from the left. Yes! Tie game at 87. Agumbawali has just tied the record for most threes in a game with 8. She is 8 of 15 in the ball game. 4:50 left, tied at 87. Indiana looking for the lead as Caitlin Clark dances on the dribble, finds Kelsey Mitchell. Here she comes, right down the lane. Pitch out Dantas, a deep three. Not that time, off the back of the rim. Rebound on the floor. It comes down to the Wings. Now Agumbawali brings it up. Agumbawali has it in the front court. Agumbawali out between the rings, works her way left, fakes, comes back out front to Natasha Howard. Howard finds Sheldon. Sheldon, 15-footer. Yep, and Dallas has the lead. 4:18 left. The Wings have come back with 5 in a row. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble. Clark makes her way to the right, works off the Dantas screen, gets it to Dantas, a 15-footer. Banked it in! Tie game at 89. 7th tie of the ball game, and 4 minutes remaining in this classic. Agumbawali comes out front. 8th tie of the game. I beg your pardon. We have had 19 lead changes. Agumbawali dancing on the dribble. Agumbawali fakes, steps back, guarded by Mitchell, pitch it to the right corner for Howard. Howard on the drive into the lane, spins in, walk, no call. And they did call it. She did walk. Picked up her pivot foot a couple times. And now Indiana with a chance to regain the lead. Agumbawali has tied a WNBA record with her 8th three-point goal of the afternoon. 9 three-point goals. Ties with Kelsey Mitchell and Jewel Lloyd. And we have time on the floor. 3:44 remaining in this instant classic. We are tied 89 all on Snowman Multimedia. Doing something on TikTok real quick. Hold on a minute, you guys. Like I said, doing something for TikTok really quick. Oh, okay. All right. Put that down there. Everybody else is using social media, so old Snowman's doing it too. All right. All right. There's the post. All right. So Arika Agumbawali has tied a WNBA record with her 9th three-point field goal. Jewel Lloyd and Kelsey Mitchell also hold that record. But Agumbawali is looking to break it. The Houston Astros finished off a 4-game sweep of the Kansas City Royals, and that is the team we will have tomorrow as they will travel to Cincinnati in the Great American Ballpark to take on the Cincinnati Reds. No problem with the scoreboard here. Indiana shooting 52% from the floor, Their bugaboo has been turnovers. But they've got 34 rebounds, 36 points in the paint, and the reason Dallas is sticking around is because of the turnovers. We are tied 89 apiece. And now the Fever look for the lead with 3:43 remaining. They were here last time on July 17th. Caitlin Clark turns on the dribble against Shelton. Clark has it out front, stutter step dribble, 12 to shoot. Clark fakes again, turns, over the top pass intended for Aaliyah Boston, tipped out of bounds with 7 on the shot clock. Indiana to bring it in, baseline right. Clark to pull the trigger. In play to Mitchell, 6 on the clock. Out front Boston, now to Mitchell, 3 to shoot, 2, 1. Mitchell drives in, yes! Just as the shot clock went dead. Kelsey Mitchell on fire today. 91-89 Indiana. They scored 100 in their last game against Chicago. Can they reach that mark again and pick up a win in the process? Off the ball, we get a foul. Kelsey Mitchell sitting on 30 points this afternoon. So we have a pair of 30-point scorers. Arika Ogunbowale for Dallas is 34. Kelsey Mitchell with 30. Caitlin Clark, 27 for the Fever. And when you know it, they are the only two players in double figure. Nalissa Smith has 14, and we've seen hide nor hair of Nalissa Smith here in the second half. There have been 20 lead changes and 8 ties in the ball game. Natasha Howard to the free throw line. She has been busy. 18 points, 8 rebounds, and she missed the free throw. Whoa! She had been perfect up to that point. 91-89, 3:08 left. And we get another stoppage. Howard gets ready, attempts the second one, and she got it. It rolled in. It's a 1-point game, 91-90, 3:05 left. We're definitely cruising toward 100 points. Unless both teams go dry the rest of the way, and I don't expect that. Here's Clark on the fly, right of the lane, goes up. Nope, foul called. She'll shoot 2. Oh, man, if that basket would have fallen. If that basket would have fallen, man alive. And she got fouled on the way to the basket. And she's shaking her head because she knows that layup should have gone down. 2:58 remaining in the ball game. Caitlin Clark, 27 points, making her second trip to the free throw line. The free throw is good, 28. CC sitting on 28 points. Her season and career high is 31. She's 5 of 11 from three-point land. The second attempt on the way. Rims out. Rebound comes down to Natasha Howard. Sabali hands it to J.C. Sheldon. Sheldon on the fly in the front court. Out front to Howard. Hands to Sabali. Sabali holds and looks with a fake. Over the top pass to Howard at the free throw line. Howard on the drive. Spins in the lane and shoots it in. We have a tie game. No! A travel wipes it out. A travel wiped it out. And she did take 3 steps. 4, actually, before she was able to get the shot. 92-90, 2:40 remaining. Fever the lead and the ball, and Caitlin Clark has it in her hands. Guarded by J.C. Sheldon. Works off the Aaliyah Boston screen. Clark turns right of the lane. Had the ball go off her foot, and Sheldon to steal. Lack of execution tearing the heart out of Indiana. So Indiana here in the fourth quarter. Chance to tie. They give it to Howard. Howard works right baseline. Goes up. Nope. Rebound back to Howard. And we get a foul with 2:16 left. Oh, brother. All I can say is what a ball game. What a ball game. The foul will be charged to Aaliyah Boston. Christy Sides can't believe it. And the free throw by Howard, good, 92-91. J.C. Sheldon has been a wizard this afternoon. Everyone in this game has played hard. McCowan's second attempt, short! Ball tipped to Mitchell. It's a 1-point game, and Mitchell just threw it out of bounds. Caitlin Clark went one way, Mitchell went the other. Their 19th turnover. And now Dallas with the ball and a chance at the lead. Oh, my gracious. Clark went to take off down the floor. She wasn't looking. That lapse is going to cost them. No, it doesn't cost them the lead yet. Sheldon has it. Ball on the floor. Go after it. Jump ball. So the Indiana Fever still hold the lead. 92-91 with 2:06 remaining in the ball game. Taking the center jump is Damiris Dantas and J.C. Sheldon at height advantage to Damiris Dantas. Dantas 6'3" out of Rio Celta Vigo in Brazil in her 9th year. J.C. Sheldon in her rookie year out of Ohio State. So the shot clock is fully loaded at 24. Here we go. Dantas tips to Mitchell, and here she comes. Mitchell on the fly, front court to the left, scissor dribble, a three. Yes! 95-91 with 1:55 left. What a huge three. Trying to answer is Agumbawali. Bank no. Aaliyah Boston the rebound. And a loose ball foul against Dallas. That's the 14th foul and first in the last 2 minutes. 33 points for Kelsey Mitchell. And now she'll head to the free throw line. No, she won't. It's only the 14th foul. The next one will put him in the penalty. Indiana's already in over the limit. Out front to Damiris Dantas. Right side, Kelsey Mitchell. Low right, Boston. Boston backs in. A couple of dribbles. Gets in the lane. Steps out of the lane. Works it right baseline. A pitch out left corner. The 3-second violation. The Las Vegas Aces just defeated the Phoenix Mercury 97-79. And now Christy Sides has what? Used the timeout? Yeah, they've used the timeout. So we'll take it with them. $1.32 remaining in the ball game. Indiana on their way to being above 500, but they have to hold on for 90 seconds. It's Indiana 95 and the Dallas Wings 91. Back after this. All right, we're back to business. Raymond Berry has joined us, says, love the play-by-play. Thanks to you for checking in. If y'all like what you hear, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that like button. And also make a donation via Cash App or the Super Chat. It's a 4-point lead. $1.20 left. Right down the lane. A shot up in the air. No good. Rebound on the floor. Comes down to Kelsey Mitchell. Bounce past Caitlin Clark. And we get a foul. And that's 2 shots. That's a 2-shot foul. Ogunbowale drove to the basket looking for a foul. Couldn't get one. Kelsey Mitchell was fouled by J.C. Sheldon. And that's 2 free throws for Kelsey Mitchell, who has 33 points. And these are two big free throws, folks. Don't get it twisted. These are 2 big free throws. Kelsey Mitchell is ready. Gives the ball a spin. Bends the knees. Splash on the free throw. 20 turnovers against Indiana, and yet they have a 5-point lead with 1:15 remaining. The second attempt on the way. Got it. 6-point lead. 1:15 left, and a timeout call by the Wings. They will have 1 timeout remaining. No, they won't. They just made a substitution, moved it to the front court to save some time. Back left, Howard, 3. Air ball! And out of bounds, it'll belong to the Indiana Fever. Up 6 with 1:05 left. Kelsey Mitchell to bring it in. In play, Caitlin Clark. We are down to the final minute of this thriller. 97-91, Fever with the lead. 58 seconds left. Caitlin Clark on the dribble, using all the shot clock she can. Fever on a 10-2 run. Off the Dantas screen, gives it back to Dantas. Pitch out left corner. Hall's 3. No good. Rebound taken down by Agumbawali. 45 seconds left. Here they come. Agumbawali with a wild 3. No good. Rebound Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall got it stripped, was fouled, and she'll shoot 2 with 39.1 left. Agumbawali, as great as she has been today with 34 points, didn't need to take that 3. You're down 6. You could have gotten a bucket and used the timeout. Remember, Dallas has 2 timeouts at their disposal. Remember, the postgame show will follow 1/2 hour after this. I invite y'all to come on back, as I will give you the analysis of this game. Hall's free throw. Got it. 3-possession game with 39.1 left. 98 for the Fever. 91 for Dallas. The second attempt on the way. Bullseye. 99-91. 38 seconds left. They run ahead. Clark nearly came up with a steal, but it's out of bounds. It will stay with the Dallas Wings. 36.3 left. They have it in play to Howard. Underneath to Sabali. She goes up, lays it in. It's a 6-point lead, 99-93. They come into Boston, give it to Mitchell. Mitchell on the fly in the front court, 28 seconds left. Mitchell on the drive is fouled by Sabali, and that will put it away. Kelsey Mitchell has 35 points and counting. Caitlin Clark has 28. Mitchell's free throw. Got it. And there's 100. Back-to-back games for the Fever with 100 points. Chicago on Friday and Dallas today. The second attempt on the way is no good. Rebound taken down by Agumbawali. 23 seconds left. Agumbawali races in the front court, works at left baseline, lost the ball, able to get it back. Her punt pass underneath is punched away. Ball on the floor. It comes out to Caitlin Clark with a steal. 10 seconds left. And the Indiana Fever are going to score a big win on the road. Clark will dribble it out. And there is your game. The Indiana Fever, down by as many as 9 in this contest, did not give up despite all the turnovers, and a 30-point fourth quarter gives the Indiana Fever the win, 100-93. Back-to-back 100-point games for the Indiana Fever. Man alive, what a ball game. Your final one more time. The Indiana Fever 100 and the Dallas Wings 93 as they exchange hugs all around for all the players. They get in their winner's circle. And what a game. What a job by the Fever coming back from 9 points down to win by 7. Final one more time. Indiana 100, Dallas 93. We are going to wrap it up after this. I made it through. Thank you all. Oh, I made it through. Woo! Have mercy. What a ball game. Final score, Indiana 100 and Dallas 93 in an instant classic. The Dallas Wings, when they went up 9, 64-55 in the third quarter, you just had the feeling they were going to run away, but Indiana stayed close. They got it to 4 at the end of 3 by a count of 73-70. Indiana shoots 52.9% from the field. New York is clinched. Connecticut is clinched. Minnesota, Las Vegas, and Seattle have all clinched playoff spots. But look who's in the 6th spot right now. The Indiana Fever, a full game clear of the Phoenix Mercury, and they'll see them one more time before the season is out. I'm going to organize the post-game show, but I'll give you all a little bit of a treat of it right here as the final, once again, 100-93 for the Indiana Fever, back-to-back 100-point games. Oh, my gosh, what a ball game. What a ball game. If you don't like that, you don't like WNBA basketball. Woo! Famous announcer said that. To the chat we go. Raymond Berry says, love the play-by-play, thanks. My good buddy BGS Ibmore says, yep. Eugenia says, thank you for the play-by-play. I will listen again. Thank you. David Hello came in. BGS again. The missus will be pleased. Yes, she will. David 3000 Network says, congrats on your first WNBA game. Thank you. Aaliyah Boston had to get in the game. Absolutely she did. She had to get in the game, and she did in the second half. Alan P says, good show. Alan, where are you checking in from? But I'll tell y'all what. I'll need a half hour to clear everything up. I'll need a half hour to stretch my legs, too. But I will indeed do an Indiana Fever post-game show. If you all will just give me a half hour to get everything clear. Whew. Noir Truth says, congrats. Thank you very much. When I post the link for the post-game show, I hope you all will join me. because there's a few things I need to do for it. 100-93 is the final score. Let's go over our stats. Game high in scoring, Kelsey Mitchell, she finished with 36 points. Caitlin Clark had 28. Now, Alyssa Smith had 14. That led the Indiana Fever. Arika Ogunbowale tied in a WNBA record with 9 3-point goals made. She finished with 34 points, 25 for Satu Sabali, as she was 9 of 10 from the field. She finished with 4 rebounds. 18 points for Natasha Howard. Tierra McCowan finished with 5 points but pulled down 11 rebounds on the ball game. Team stats go like this. Indiana had 38 points in the paint compared to 24 for the Dallas Wings. Fast break points in favor of the Wings, 14-13. Dallas led by as many as 9. Indiana led by as many as 8. That 8-point lead came late in the ball game. Neither bench was active. Indiana had 9 bench points, and Dallas had 3. Here is the stat. 20 turnovers leading to 24 Dallas points. I'll expand on that during the postgame show. But what a game. What a game. I hope y'all loved it as I love bringing it to you. Your final one more time. Indiana 100 and Dallas 93. We'll come back with the postgame show at 7 o'clock Eastern time. I'll give myself a full 45 minutes to put the link together, get the shot together, and just be all the way around ready. Whew. All right. I will see you all in 45 minutes for the postgame show. Your final one more time. Indiana 100 and Dallas 93. The preceding has been a presentation of the Snowman Broadcast Center and Snowman Multimedia Sports Incorporated, copyrighted 2023. I'll see y'all in 45 minutes. So long, everybody.